Hello everybody, so welcome in my class. Actually, we asked you the question that what type of classes do you want, and थोड़ा reply सीगा कि कुछ IELTS related upload करो, तो ਅਸੀਂ थोड़ी demand ਤੇ ਹੀ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਏ ਹਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਨਵਾਂ fresh start जिंदे विच ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ हर रोज एक क्यू कार्ड अपलोड करके भेजिया करांगे जो कि ਤੁਸੀਂ completely देखना है ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ good vocabulary, good idioms, everything would be included in that. You just need to watch it, practice it, and अगले दिन ਤੁਸੀਂ speaking instructor ਕੋਲੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਆਹੀ क्यू कार्ड ਦੀ speaking ਦੇ ਕੇ ਆਪਦੀ fluency maintain ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ. So why to wait? Let's begin. So today it's our first day. ਆਪਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਪਹਿਲਾ क्यू कार्ड स्टार्ट करांगे जिंदे विच पहला मैं ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ themes डील करवावांगी, फिर मैं ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ क्यू कार्ड डील करवाऊंगी ਤੇ फिर मैं ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ फॉलो अप्स करावांगी, यानी कि कंप्लीट स्पीकिंग ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਅੱਜ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਜਾਊਗੀ. So should we begin? Let's start. Let's begin with the first question, that is, how often do you read books? Well, being an avid reader, I read books quite often. I think it not only helps me to unwind, but also it gives me a chance to just learn and upgrade my vocabulary. Moreover, to kill my time, I usually go for reading novels. This is my answer 1. Let's move to the next question. Question is, do you have many books at home? Personally speaking, yes, I have plethora of books at my home. I scrutinize some of them very often. Some of them are related to my school time books, while other are few novels that I usually read to kill my quality time. So let's move to the next question. It is, do Indian people like to read? Generally speaking, it varies from person to person. Some people are really fascinated to just peruse things, while others do not prefer it because they think that it is just the wastage of time. Moreover, they feel like it is a monotonous thing to do. So some people just avoid it. Next question is, what type of books do children read nowadays? Well, as per me, I think it varies from child to child. Some young ones are really fascinated to read the books related to drama. Moreover, some people just love to read fiction books. Some read the books based on supernatural characters such as Barbie, Spider-Man, Superman, etc. Let's move to the next question. Do you think children have lost their interest in stories? Well, according to my perspective, that's not true. I literally believe that yes, the content and the mode of reading has undergone a paradigm shift. But no, it's not true that they have lost their interest in stories. Still, people are very fascinated to read stories and they are much more gripped towards it. And even I have seen many children they are like fond of reading different stories. It can be by mobile phone or by printed media. Let's move to the cue card, and the cue card is, describe a book that you read many times. When you read it, what the book is about, how often do you read it, and how you felt after reading it. So, this is the cue card. You need to cover all the bullet points and need to speak for 2 minutes. I'll have 1 minute to prepare the notes and I'll prepare it in front of you all, okay? So, I'm taking my time. So let's begin, guys. I have prepared the notes and now I'm going to start with the cue card. The cue card is describe a book that you read many times. So I'm going to start it. Well, reading book is one of my favorite pastime job. It not only helps me to unwind, but also it gives me the chances to just upgrade my vocabulary. Although being a bookworm, I have read many books in my life, but today I would like to talk about one such book that I read time and again. And it is none other than a novel, Three Men in What, written by Albert Satia in 1855. I vividly recall that it so happened couple of months ago. To be more precise, it was month of March. Actually, I was sitting idle at home scrolling my YouTube, and suddenly my father came to me and handed over a book to me. I was really very surprised since there was no special occasion on that time. So I thought why he is giving me that very book. At the same time, I was on cloud nine because at the time I was really crazy about reading the books. After getting that book as a gift, I felt very elated and I started to read that very book on the same night. You won't believe when I read the first page of the book, I was totally intrigued in it. I was totally captivated. It was not possible for me to just keep it down. I would say it was really a page turner for me. I was completely, captivated in that very book. After reading one page, I read 10 to 15 pages without any break, and the thing that I liked the most was its story. Actually, the story was based upon the three men who went for a sea voyage from one place to another. They completed their journey within 25 days, but their 25 days were really life-threatening for them since they confronted numerous hurdles in their journey, and they were confident that their optimistic nature didn't allow them to give up. They didn't surrender, and finally, after passing all the complications in the path, they were able to just finish their journey. This book taught me the lesson. The moral that book gave me is that our life is completely overwhelmed with lots of hurdles, and we need to fight till our last breath in order to lead a successful life. So I was literally very happy to listen that very moral, and after that very time I have suggested this book to many of my kith and kins. If I talk about how I felt an overwhelming mix of feelings. I was happy, at the same time I was motivated. Moreover, I was confident enough to face the problems that I will face in my future life. Thank you. So that is the end of our cue card, guys. Let's move to the follow-ups. Okay, what are follow-ups, by the way? These are the discussion topics. We need to discuss with the examiner about these topics, and we must include example if possible. So let's move to the first question. The very first question is, do you prefer books or movies? Do you prefer books or movies? Well, personally speaking, I would prefer books over movies since it not only helps me to upgrade my vocabulary, my learning skill, but also it gives me a chance to open the doors for all aspects of education. I would say reading book is an activity that you can do in your leisure time, and I do it and I feel much more motivated and concentrated after doing so. So let's move to the next question. How do reading help children? As I mentioned earlier, that reading is something that opens the door for us to the different aspects of education. So this is the main reason why children should prefer reading, because it will help them in each and every aspect of their education, since children are the young ones who need to face many problems in their life. So if they know reading, they can face them with confidence. For instance, my nephew, and he's around 15 years old, and he didn't know how to read. So it made it an uphill task for him to compete with their companions in the school. So I would say reading is very, very crucial for every children in this world. Next question is, do children and boys read same kind of books? Generally speaking, I think reading books have nothing to do with the gender. I personally deem that it depends upon personal interest. I've seen many girls reading adventurous books that are usually preferred by boys as per the rumors, but it's not true. I have seen many girls reading so, and even I have seen many boys reading Barbie or something like doll related content. Still, if they are boy, doesn't mean the thing is that their interest means a lot. So I would say it doesn't depend upon gender, but it varies from interest to interest of a person. So that is the end of our speaking part 3, and we completed full speaking. I hope you liked it, guys. If you liked it, please like, share and subscribe our video, and stay tuned for more videos like this. Thank you so much.